The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, here is Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tua going to give it to Achane. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Miami.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
Ready.
2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Achane. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Get set.
It is 3rd and 10.
32 Stinger. Hey.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They'll return this from the 11. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah, hit it. Turbo three, kick. Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Turbo one.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Turbo one high.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Listen up. Solo left Zion. Ready, set.
Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And he's just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back in South Florida after this. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's safe. Go ahead. Tight.
Now it's Tua. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Here comes Waddle on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
It's safe.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
21G. 21G. Tight.
Tua. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's Achane. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They put Smythe in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Achane. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and... And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Donald Parham, touchdown Miami. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run with a man who went to high school nearby at Miami Central. It's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Allen going to give this to Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen working from the pistol. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Cook. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Watson, Oscar.
Here's Tua. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Fine. Let's go.
Here's Tua now on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's third down and a few inches.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Here's first and 10.
Ready. Scat.
Now Tua. That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Odell with a nice catch, Mike, to move the chains. And me personally, I like the decision to sign with the Dolphins this offseason. I mean, he had a chance to go join one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL. There's going to be a lot of space for him to use his veteran experience to get open and maximize. He's got speed everywhere around him, and he just gives Tua one more reliable target.
He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
They're right here.
They put Smythe in motion. This one caught at the 4. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
The tackle man just shy of midfield. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
21G.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Yeah, ready.
They are going for it. It's Tagovailoa. He will have the conversion and more. And he will score. Donald Parham, touchdown Dolphins. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here comes the jet sweep. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A run with Davis. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 10. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
44. Ready. Out.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A handoff, it's Achane heading left. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Ready, shot.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Good save. Go ahead.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now it's Tua. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
With the score, Dolphins 28.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
All right.
No help from those last 2 runs.
32, stay
It is 3rd and 13.
Ready,
A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Mike Edwards. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Allen to throw on second down. He's looking deep for Shakir. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Buffalo. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Hey, 21 TM. Wide. Out.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
On 2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll run here. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Slot man in motion left. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. A massive play here. Late tie game, third down. Here's Allen to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Out.
A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Watch it, Oscar. Hey, get set. Let's go. Hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Now it's H.A. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. Here's second down.
Hey. Ready. Out.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Smythe. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, it felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Go ahead. Turbo 3, kick. 20, TX. Oh.
Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Back to throw is Tua. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's brought in by the tight end Knox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A run with Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll run with Gilliam. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Davis. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Bills. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from South Florida.
Shook my